Alright, now today's class, talking about culture. Culture. So talking about culture. Firstly, I know many of us will read about culture, like we live around people that practice culture in our environment, in everywhere, even in the state that we are, everywhere we practice culture. So first thing, I would like us to understand what culture is. So culture is a way of life. Culture is a way of life. Right. Culture is a total culture is a total way of life. People. Culture is a total way of life for people. So I know that many of us have been hearing the word culture, like it is something you practice. It is something you practice, it's something you do. So that's why the meaning of culture is a total way of life of a people. It's a way of life, something we practice daily, something we do. So that's that about that. And also I would like us to move into I would like to explain element of culture. So element of culture. In element of culture we have dressing. Dressing is part of the element of culture that we have. So dressing is a type of clothes that people wear. Dressing is a type of clothes that people wear, especially during ceremonies or festival. So that's what we under element of culture. Under element of culture we have the word dressing. We have dressing, which I explained that is a clothes that people wear during festival or during ceremonies. And also, second element of culture I would love us to understand is language. Language. If we notice, even in Nigeria that we don't speak the same language in some part. Like the only language that we speak that is common to everyone is the English language, which we normally speak in school. But when we get to our home, when we get to our various house, our various community, there's a particular language that they do speak. I hope you are getting, there's a particular language that they do speak. So language is also part of the element of culture. It's also part of the element of culture. Language is a way people communicate with one another. It's a way people communicate with one another. So, alright. I would like to stop here for today. I would like to stop here for today's class. And in our next class, now before I talk about okay, I would like to give us assignment. So we go on, we will write out the element of culture that we have. The element of culture that we have. And give 3 examples. Element of culture that we have. And give 3 examples each. 3 examples each for the element of culture. And we'll be selecting our next class by the grace of God. So, any question? Alright, I hope you understand. And thank you very much for your time. Alright. In today's class, we'll be talking about the topic culture. Talking about culture. So, can anybody just explain to me what culture is?
Culture is the way of life.
Right, thank you very much. Can we clap and alright, thank you very much. Like we have said, culture is a total way of life for the people. Culture is a total way of life of the people. So these are things that people practice daily. Culture is something we get to practice daily, like I said. So I hope you are getting me. Let's check it out. Alright. So culture is a total way of life, something we get to do on a daily basis. Something we do on a daily basis. So that's what we call culture. That's why it is called total way of life. It's a pattern. So moving on, I would like us to talk about what element of culture is. Element of culture. Alright, can anybody give one element of culture? Alright, language. Language. Alright, language. Okay. Like I said, language. Language is part of the element of culture that we have. Language is part of the element of culture that we have. The way people get to communicate to each other. So the way we communicate now, the way the Yoruba people communicate in their home is different from the way the Igbo people communicate in their home. It's different from the way the Nupe people, the Hausa people communicate in their home. So language is also part of the element of culture. The way we get to communicate with each other. So can somebody give me another element of culture that we have? Right. Dressing. Can we clap for this? Dressing. That's a good one. Dressing. Dressing is also part of the element of culture that we have. Like I said, the same thing that happened in this language is also the same thing in this dressing as well. The way the Yoruba people dress is different from the way the Igbo people dress. When you see the Yoruba people, you see them putting on agbada, you see them putting on Iro and Buba. But when you see Igbo, when you see them, you know that these ones, they are Igbo. So, dressing also is part of the element of culture that we have. Like, dressing is clothes that they wear during festival or ceremonies. I hope you are getting it. Alright. So, that will be all for today's class. But before I move on, just to know if you understand what I'm saying this morning, and somebody does explain what dressing is for us under the element of culture. Alright.
This is the style, pattern, image, different ethnicity, dress, or different group of people dress.
Alright, thank you. Can we start with the dress? Alright. And somebody explain what language means for us under the element of culture. Anyone? What language? Right.
How we communicate to each other.
Right. Thank you very much. How we communicate to each other. Thank you very much. So this will be our assignment. And we get to submit this in our next class. We get to submit this in our next class. So we go and find element of culture. Work on element of culture. Element of culture. And give 3 examples each. Under that element of culture, you give 3 examples. 3 examples under each element of culture. So that's our assignment, and we'll be submitting next week, Monday, by the grace of God. So before we go, any questions? Right.
Element of culture, you made mention of language and dressing. I also include dishes in our
Yes, thank you very much. As that, you already gave them explain as that. So under the element of culture, food is also there. But it's already a bonus for us. You can still go for it. Under the element of culture, food is also there as well. So any other question? Do you understand everything that I've talked about?
Yes, sir.
Alright, thank you very much. That will be it for today's episode.